All right, team, welcome back to another week of running with me. I must say I am still sore from the trail run that we did the other day. It's been a week for you, but it's only been 2 days for me. I'm sore. It's all good sore, just muscle group's not used to it. It's been a while. That elevation was about 400, 450, which is about double what I've done in any run this year alone. So definitely a bit of a wake-up call. Not a wake-up call, actually. I knew what I was getting into. I've done it so many times, but it's just how much I need it for this training plan. So today we're getting out doing a recovery run. Could be a bit of a struggle run. The aim is 45 minutes. We'll see how we go. If I need to pull back, I will. Maybe it's just a matter of going slower. Glutes are very sore, but keen for that. And then this week, probably we're going to try and do a half marathon at the end of the week. I think that's the goal. We'll see how we go. Yeah, got to do 150 minutes, so I reckon it's half marathon time. Anyway, let's get cracking. Gonna listen to the Look Mum, I'm Hustling podcast. Let's charge on. High tide. Don't think I'm going over there. She's a bit wet. Really high tide. Crazy. A whole bunch of fish just going over there. Oh, well, this is cool. Wow. I haven't actually run down here like this before. Crazy. It's a bit wet. All right, team, got it done. Not too bad. Once again, saying 2 new records fastest. It's just ridiculous every time now. It's because the watch has to reset every time I sync it. It's just stupid. Anyway, Garmin, fix your stuff. All right. Yeah, I feel all right. I was probably thinking this was not going to be as good as I expected, but surprisingly, pulled up all right. A bit sore in the glutes, but yeah. It's a good sore, so the muscles are well worked. Here's all the stats. Not too bad. I'm happy with this. On to Thursday. Not too bad. Thanks for coming along. Let's see what we'll get up to next. All right, team. It's the 1st of December. We're back at it, and this week's been a bit of a roller coaster of events. So obviously Sunday we did the trail run. That was pretty good. Saturday I was feeling weird. I did my recovery run on Tuesday, which you guys would already seen. But yesterday I was just feeling totally off. Been having almost just, it feels like long COVID fatigue. But at the same time, I think my mindset of it all is kind of like, because maybe my body's just still recovering from the trails. It's thinking it's what it was when I had long COVID. I don't have COVID, but I've just been feeling totally off. So took rest yesterday, didn't go out, didn't go backpacks. I stayed home and just rested, didn't really do much. Today I want to keep progressing, but you know, the challenge is obviously drawing that fine line. So probably just going to attempt to run. It might be 2k, it might be 5k. I'm meant to be doing 60 minutes today. I don't really want to push myself because I feel like I'm on a fence where it's like, if I push too much this way, it's going to get a bit bad, but if I slow down, I'll go back the other way. So just trying to tread on thin ice. We'll see how we go. I'll take it easy. Probably just do a back and up and back to the bluff or something, and then might do a walk or something later. We'll see how we go. So, I tell ya, it just never ends. This is the roller coaster we live. Let's go. All right. Already only a couple of minutes in, and I feel just flat, dead flat. It's very frustrating. Doing all right. It just doesn't feel right. I tell you, I did a lot less than that I wanted or needed to do. I've done 3.5k, 26 minutes, but I did more than I expected. I thought I was only going to do maybe 2 or 3k, but I tell you, the reason why I document what I do is because it's days like this where the reality is it's just poop, it's just crap, and I don't know what's going on. It was a struggle run. But the reality is, when people say to me, I'm trying to say this with being as humble as possible, when people say to me, I make things look easy, this stuff ain't easy. Like, the only reason when I do a long run or a big run and I pull up or I achieve that is because it's days like today when things are just not working out, that you ride through them, you push through them, you take them with a punch. Right, you got to take the blows, and I hate it, but tomorrow's a new day. You got to ride the wave. You got to go through the process of ups and downs, and that's what enables you to make, when the big days come, make them look easy, is because you've been able to push through on the low, bad days. That's the reality of it. I'm done. I'm gonna go rest up. My priority is really, I want to do a half marathon this weekend. We'll see. Everything just doesn't feel right. Anyway, let's go. All right, team, welcome back. It's 7:15 in the morning. It's Saturday morning. I've been taking it easy for the last couple of days. I'm feeling a bit weird this morning still. So technically today we're meant to be doing 45 minutes. We meant to do an hour on Thursday. We obviously only did about 20 minutes, 25 minutes, whatever it was, and might have been 30 minutes, I don't know. Today I'm just gonna start to run, get the vibe, see where I'm at. If I can make 45, I will. But also I wanted to do the half marathon tomorrow, so just weighing up how everything is. Yeah, just a bit out of sorts. So I gotta look after myself, because if it means I have to do a lower week this week to ensure that I can do the longevity of the entire training, then it's going to be worth it. So we'll see. Let's get out there, see what happens. It's an absolute beautiful morning, and I'll show you the sights. Let's rock and roll. Hi. How you doing? Hello. Yeah. 2 new records again. What the heck? Every flipping time. This is just ridiculous. Oh well, at least every time I run now I get a new record because it resets. Oh. Alright, so how am I feeling? Well, that is the good question, because I definitely feel odd. Just, I feel way better than Thursday, that's for sure, but still feeling not at full cap or full performance. So I think what I'm going to do is tomorrow I'm going to head out, see how I can do, or what I can do. We've done 45 minutes, 7:06 pace, which is fine. 6:35. I started off a bit too fast, I had to pull back, just slow it down, but we'll see. I'll just rest today, make sure I fuel up and all that jazz, and we'll see how we rock and roll for tomorrow. And of course, you'll come along for the ride, so let's jump over there. Oh, I am hot and sweaty. It is warm. It's good stuff. All right, I'll see you in a jiffy. Good morning, welcome folks to today's mission run, or this week's mission run. Today we are getting out, we're attempting a half marathon, and as you can probably tell, it's quite warm. It's only 7:16 in the morning, it's currently 18 degrees, and it's going to be a top of 34 today, so getting out early. I'm not going to lie, I'm feeling super nervous. Obviously I've had a bit of a rough week. But there is a bit of a game plan to this. You know, I've got sunscreen on, I've got water, I've got tailwind, I've got a banana in the car, and I've got snacks as well. So playing it safe, and there is water on this track. So I'm at the Peninsula Link. I've done a few runs here before. Not really trails, but there is a little bit of hills, and it's flat, and it's just back. It's out and back. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do out 5.5k, back 5.5k, check in here at the car, just replenish. I've got an esky with some cold water and stuff, and then I'll do 5.5 out and 5.5 back. Now the thing is, I'm going to do the 10k regardless, I think, and then we'll pulse check. We'll see where things are at, just because, you know, I haven't been feeling well all week and it's hot. Got to be mindful, and then we'll attempt, and then as I go out, if it means I don't think I can do the 21, well, we'll pull out and we'll come back. But that's the goal. So got sunscreen, got tailwind to keep me hydrated. I've got my waters with me and all that jazz. So fresh pair of sunnies, brand new. I've got my Maxibon hat, sunscreen's on. I'm nervous. I'm nervous, but I think we can do it. We've done it before, but this is good training as well, because it will be the peak of summer when I'm doing the 2 bays. So let's get around there to the trail and let's get started. All right, team, first leg is done. 5.3k actually. Don't need to do the full 5.5. So we're gonna start the turnaround now. I'm in the shed, I'm just cooling off, and start trekking back. We're doing all right, we're doing a 6:27 pace. There's gonna be a bit more hills on the way back, but that's okay. And then we get to the car, then we start the next leg of 5 and a bit, and then it's turn around and 5 and a bit. Breaking it down makes these milestones and goals so much easier. It's a good metaphor for life. All right, let's rock and roll. Alright team, we're halfway. Just hit 10:69. Just gonna have some water, replenish, gonna have a banana and just refuel. That's what we're gonna do. Alright team, it's definitely a bit of a challenge now. We're going up Heartbreak Hill. which is about a good uphill trend of about 1 kilometre. Average pace has dropped down to 6:55. That's okay. Not too worried about pace, but just trying to hold on to stamina and endurance. So far so good. I'm pretty confident on the half marathon. We'll see how we go. Just a bit of reality kicking in right now. We're almost at turnaround time, just about 500 meters, but it is getting a bit of a struggle. The heat, it's currently 26 degrees and it's just pure blue sky and there's no wind. I've got plenty of water, that's not a problem, but I am like losing energy, just probably at a 4 times quicker rate now. Take water and it's just not even replenishing me enough, so bit of a challenge. I'm just trying to stay in some shade at the moment, just cooling down, taking it slow. I don't care, because if I don't play this right, having been my longest run since June, if I do this half, you know, I just got to be sensible. So it's a bit crazy. So just be mindful, folks, that whenever you're doing this kind of thing, even if it's a 5k or a 1k and it's hot, bring the right materials with you. Hydration, fuel, food. Make sure you have told someone where you are and all that jazz, and you've got phone reception and all that jazz, because, you know, only do something stupid and not hydrate and overdo myself and we'll end up doing the wrong thing. So it's almost time to turn back and I'm gonna just slow it down a bit. Team, we're 18.43k in, still going up more hills, nearly time to do some downhill action. We've got some music going, having to pull out all the games to beat this mentally. Feeling a lot better than before though. We're almost there. Come on, we got it. I'm sweating like a pig. Alright, just ran into a couple of folks on their bikes. I think it was George. I already forgotten your name, mate. Apologise if I've forgotten your name. But we had a good chat, talking about 2 bays and running and all the good stuff. So thanks for saying hi and having a chat. Appreciate it. Now I've got a bit of motivation and boost to get this final 2 and a bit K done. We're going to put the tunes on and rock and roll. Woohoo! Let's do it. Home time. Oh, we did it, guys. We got it done. We got it done. We absolutely got it done. Look at that. Oh my goodness. I can't believe we did it. But it's just, there we go. Just incredible. I'm just gonna soak it all in for a second and then I'll talk to you back in the car. Just need a moment. Oh, all right, team. They're all done. They're all done. The car's over there. I'm pooped. I am absolutely pooped, but I feel pretty good, all things considered. This is my longest run since June, July, when I did my PB half marathon for, I mean, not my PB, my qualifying half marathon for the 2 bays. So this is a bit of an emotional run, simply because I'm kind of like back at, I wouldn't say I'm back at my base, but it's, I knew that once I hit the half marathon milestone again, that I'm back. Like I've got it, and from here now it's about making sure that I can maintain that and can keep that momentum. And you know, I'm a bit emotional about it because we go through so many things where the doubt of all this, it overwhelms your head because, you know, things don't go as planned. I had COVID, you know,
wasn't able to hit my goals. I wasn't able to, you know, meet the expectations that I had kind of set. I mean, the only person I'm letting down is me, but the reality is, it's like, it's an ego boot, it's an ego hit, it's a confidence hit, and you know, I wish that on no one. So to be able to do this helps me give me back the confidence, give me back the boost of knowing, like, yeah, I am more than capable of doing this, and I know I'm more than capable of doing it because I've done it before, and I've been here before, and I've built this, you know, endurance and stamina up before. But having to do it again, it seems harder, but it wasn't. Ironically, it wasn't, because I know I've done it before, and this is such a metaphor for life, because so many times we're going to have setbacks, whether it's financially, whether it's with career, whether it's with family, relationships, or just things coming out of left field and slapping us in the face. But if you've been able to get to where you are today, and then that's taken away, yes, it's going to be a hard job to get it back, but it's going to be easier because you now know how you did it in the first time, and you can cut corners, you can take shortcuts, because you don't have to relearn that experience. You've got the experience, now you just go apply it and you can do it again. So just a word of encouragement. I'm speaking to myself as much as anyone, and this is the wrap up of the week, all done and dusted. Not as much as I wanted, but I had to look after myself, but I'm super happy with all this. So appreciate you. Any questions, comments, chuck them down below. Otherwise, you have a wonderful day. Cheers.